What's up, my fellow citizens of YouTube? I'm Citizen Cav.
Citizen Rissa.
And today we're going to talk about the 4 biggest mistakes I believe we made in our business within our first couple of years of being open. So, just to let y'all know, these are the 4 biggest mistakes I believe we made within our first couple of years of being open. I want to be bouncing these off of Citizen Rissa and see how she feels and see if she agrees. Maybe she doesn't, but see how she feels about these mistakes. Are you ready for this?
I think so.
Okay. So the first mistake I believe we had was not having realistic expectations. Would you agree?
Yes.
All right, so one, obviously everyone believes whenever they first open their business, they're gonna make a ton of money, everything's gonna run smoothly, there's gonna be no problem. But I can tell you right now, there's almost 100% chance that that's not going to happen. You're more than likely gonna face issues when it comes to your budget, maybe finding talent, or just disagreeing with whoever's on the team. For us, it's each other. We're husband and wife. That did make things a little different for us. Some of you will be going in solo and you'll have nothing but employees, but for us, we're coming in as a team. So that did make things a little different.
Yeah, definitely like unrealistic expectations. I think when you're planning your business, make sure that you're leaving enough room to be flexible, because things happen. Things that you can't even imagine or really even plan for can happen. And just understand that part of being a business owner is you have to be dynamic and just be ready to pivot. I think we planned well, but I think we really thought that everything was gonna go like
smooth sailing,
super
and perfect,
smooth, and like nothing would happen,
like
and like yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think the second biggest mistake that we made was improper budgeting. You want me to elaborate on that, or kind of do you want to take the reins on that?
I think it goes back to kind of the first one a little bit. Like, you can plan, but like make sure that you're being flexible. But then make sure that you're being conservative too, because I feel like we did the opposite of what you should do. I feel like normally you should start out small and then grow as a business needs things. And I feel like we started out like big, super big, as far as the budget, and not just being creative. I feel like we weren't creative enough with the money that we did budget for.
I can get behind that. And honestly, y'all, if y'all want to see a video or a separate video on some of these topics, drop a comment down in the comment section. This way I know, like, hey, yeah, I should make a video about this. People are kind of interested. But yeah, when it comes to budgeting, I'm talking staff, leads, or just marketing in general. We spent thousands more than what we really needed to at the beginning, because we thought throwing money at something as opposed to being creative was the solution. And really, it was a big mistake.
And so you have to be intentional when you put money behind it. You know, you can't just like throw money at it and then just expect it to go. Like if you're gonna put money towards it, have a very specific idea of what you want that to do.
I believe the third biggest mistake that we made was not actually consulting other people. Oftentimes we feel like we're the only ones who know what our vision is. We're the only ones who really know what we want, how we want things to work out. But in reality, there's other people who have done things that are similar to what we have. And if we had leaned on them, that would have helped save us a lot of headache and a lot of money, honestly. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, for me, that's probably like the biggest one. We had people around us that could have helped us, given us good advice, kind of almost mentored us through the first year. But I think we wanted to look like we
had
everything together, we had it together, and like we're good, and then we'll come around like once we pop off. And if we had just leaned on those people in the beginning, because they would have understood exactly where we were at in the very beginning, then it would have saved us
a lot of time,
and
a lot of money. So that's going to be a common thing, y'all. Like, literally, doing things right will save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Doing things improperly can either waste a ton of time, waste a ton of money, or even ruin you, honestly. Just because you're opening, just because you have a great vision and everything like that, you can still lose at this when it comes to starting up your own business. So you just have to make sure that you have people around you who have done it before or done something similar to kind of help guide you so that you don't make the same mistakes that we did.
And I think too, if you don't have someone in your personal circle that you feel like you can lean on, go find somebody. Whatever industry or business that you're in, figure out who's the best at it in your area and see if maybe you can take them out to lunch, take them out to coffee, see if you can spend an hour with them. Join an organization with other business owners and y'all can have very similar conversations. Like, there are people who are willing to give you the information for free. You just have to go find them. And then also, like, business books. So there's all kind of books. If you want to know what books we read and what books we're reading a really good one right now, our audiobook. Let us know and we can go over some of them or share some of those with you. That have been super helpful for us.
No joke. Like,
so again, like, the information is there. You just have to go find it, and especially in that first year of business,
it's so
don't
crucial, y'all.
fool yourself into thinking you have it all figured out. Like,
or even thinking that you have to have it all figured out. It's okay to ask for help. That's a huge piece. Ask for help. Okay, and the last and final one, and honestly, I feel like this one almost impacts all the other ones, and that was letting fear lead us instead of facts. What I mean by that is basically like the fear of failure, perception of others, fear of things just not working. Really kind of held us back because I believe we let fear rule how much money we were spending. We're trying to toss a ton of things. I mean, we, like Sister Rissa said, like, instead of trying to grow organically into our business, we threw a lot of resources at it very quickly without really trying to take a step back and think about what made the most sense. And that was partially because of fear. We wanted things to pop off and look amazing. Hey, we're the shiny new toy. And remember, we're out in Dallas, which is a very wealthy city. There is a lot of money to be made and a lot of money made here just by ordinary people, and we wanted to be those people. And we made a decent amount of money, but we tossed a lot of money out caught it on fire, basically. I was about to say toss it out the window. No, it just got on fire because, like, it was so insane, y'all. But fear was a huge piece to me.
Yeah, I think that definitely for me too, fear was a really big piece. I think sometimes school kind of messes you up in a little bit in a way, because you think like, oh, if I fail this, then it's over. I feel like that's how we think.
That's how we're programmed, really.
Yeah, that's how we're programmed. I think I'll speak specifically for America, where it's like, if you fail your homework or you fail your essay, you fail a class, like, it's over.
It's done.
And that's just not real life for the most. It's not entrepreneurship anyway. There's so many entrepreneurs that they had a terrible year. They had a terrible 6 months. This one business didn't work out, but then they hopped into the next business and then that popped off. Or there's some entrepreneurs who have launched several businesses and those didn't
work out, and then they finally have that last one.
So I think it goes back a little bit to like the pivoting. So if something isn't working and you see that it's not working, don't get fearful. Just look at it and see, okay,
as objectively as possible, and say, okay, this isn't working. Do I need to pivot, or do I need to just give it more time and let it grow instead of like freaking out? And I know for me that was like a big thing. It's like, if I saw it not working, I'm just like, oh. Hey, we were learning, y'all. We were learning,
So I think that was a big thing.
Road bumps aren't, that's not a failure. That's just something for you to kind of like see. It's a caution, a warning almost. But y'all, it's so crazy here in Dallas. Those of you who are thinking about moving to Dallas, maybe you're currently an entrepreneur in your current city, I would say it's a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to have businesses. But Dallas is a very interesting city to me because I feel like it's a place that will either feed you or potentially eat you. So make sure you are being wise with how you navigate just everything. Honestly, you should always be wise whenever it comes to navigating life.
Hey, Citizen Kev.
Yes.
Can I add an extra one?
Sure.
Can I add a bonus one?
Yes.
I think one I would add is lack of patience.
Yes.
I feel like we wanted things to I think we wanted things to happen so quickly, and looking back on it now,
it made no sense.
It made no sense.
Like,
it made no sense how quickly we wanted things to happen. And for some people it does. For some people the first quarter, like, it just goes crazy. But even then, those people, they still have to take a step back and put systems in place and grow things, and I feel like we were just so impatient.
Yeah, it was like, oh man, our first quarter we didn't double the size of our business.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know, and it's just like it was so unrealistic, y'all. And I mean, right now, so we have hundreds of clients currently, and it took time to grow. And honestly, whenever we initially started, we did lose some, partially things that were out of our control, and then
Let's
some.
make that another video.
Yeah, okay,
That's
yeah,
a
we'll
whole
make a
other
whole
video.
other video about that. All right, yeah, we'll make a whole other video about that. Yeah, I just want to say thank you all for joining us and listening in on this video. I ask that you like and subscribe, and then honestly comment. Let us know what could be helpful for y'all, especially those of you who are thinking about launching your own business.
Yes.
What can we kind of impart on you that may make life a little bit easier, especially from a Dallas sense. And a lot of these things you can use in any city, but
Right.
obviously we live here. So, you know, that's all I got for you today. As always, don't forget to do good, be good, and feel good. We'll catch you later.